guys, welcome back to my channel. Today what I have in store for you guys is, yes, you saw it here. Okay, so we have the new Fenty Beauty powder and the new Fenty Beauty concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a first impressions slash review. We're gonna go ahead and test these bad boys out, see if they're worth the hype, if they're really worth it. We're gonna see what the real tea is. So let's go ahead and get this video started. If you aren't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before we get into the video, and let's jump in. Jumping right in, I already prepped and primed my skin. I will go ahead and mention down below what primers I used, but we're gonna go ahead and just move on to our Fenty foundation. This foundation is already a favorite. You already know you have to shake it very well before you start. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a couple pumps of this on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna pounce this all on my face. I'm gonna use only a beauty blender. So this right here is the concealer from Fenty Beauty, and I got the shade 190. I know that Rihanna said that it's pretty easy to find your shades in the concealer, but I don't know, I don't fully agree with that. I did swatch the 220 concealer, and I honestly thought it looked more yellow than this foundation itself, and I did not understand how it went together. I know she said it's just a corresponding concealer. It could be like a corrector or something she would say is correcting to brighten up the face but not to look too different from the foundation. But honestly, everybody likes to highlight nowadays, so I had to swatch each shade individually and figure out which one was my highlighting shade. So I would suggest just go in store and swatch a couple of them and see which one is your highlighting shade. On the packaging, it claims that this is an instant photo soft coverage for all, long wear, light as air, crease proof concealer. So we're gonna go ahead and test that out today. I have super creasy eyes. Like when I tell you super creasy eyes, like my eyes crease. Like it does not matter what concealer I use, my eyes always crease. So if I can find a concealer that actually doesn't crease, I will be so happy and so pleased. So this is the concealer. So it pretty much has the same aesthetic as the bottle. It's just like a little mini version, which is so cute. And this has 0.2 fluid ounces. I'm just gonna go ahead and measure this against a different concealer just to see. Against the Shape Tape, the Shape Tape has 0.3381 fluid ounces, so it does have a little less product, but it is a little bit more affordable. I believe it's $26, and I think this is $28, $29. I can't remember. This is a $26 concealer. So this is the Pro Filter concealer, and I also want to mention, guys, that it does come in 50 different shades, which is such a big deal because it's in a variety of the deepest shades you can think of, and then also the lightest shades you can possibly think of. So I honestly feel like if you are someone that can't find a concealer color, you will definitely be able to find a concealer color in the Fenty Beauty line. So let's open this bad boy up, and it has a beautiful doe foot applicator, and it's kind of slanted. I don't know if you guys can see that. It has a part where it's a little bit more slanted to the side right here. Looks like a little triangle, which I feel like this is the side that carries most of the concealer, and then you can just apply it. So let's go ahead and start applying this bad boy. I'm so excited. So this is super soft too. It's not pokey. That shade looks really nice. I picked this up myself, guys. Like, I didn't get color matched or anything. I literally just went and swatched them, and I picked which one I like the most. It's a little bit yellow, but honestly, I need all the brightening you can give. I didn't color correct, guys. I usually always color correct under my concealers, but I wanted to see how much coverage this had, so I did not color correct. That is very full coverage. This is very full coverage. It has beautiful pigmentation. It's creamy, 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 creamy. But not creamy where I felt like it was slippery. It was just super creamy under the eyes, and it blended out like a dream. Like, there was no hard work with that. Like, I literally just pounce, and it blended out flawlessly. I also wanted to mention that if you are someone that has under eyes like me, and it's just that you have really dark under eyes, super hereditary, you can't do anything about, I would still suggest just color correcting a little bit right here. For me personally, right here would be perfect if I color corrected just a little bit, but I'm gonna put a little bit more to see if it's buildable, because that's also, you know, a big thing. If a concealer is buildable and it doesn't look cakey under the eyes, so I'm gonna put it right here, right there, where I want it to be just a little bit brighter. I'm gonna move on to the Pro Filter powder. I'm so excited. She did come out with a range of powders from light to dark, and she also came out with a banana shade if you are someone who likes the banana shade. I did pick up the shade Butter. This is the equivalent to like a translucent, so we're gonna go ahead and test this out today as well. So right when I open the packaging, this falls out of it. I don't know what this is for. I don't know if it's like a backup, like if this breaks off. I don't know, like if this gets too clumpy, you can interchange it. I don't really know. So I went ahead and blended out that second layer that I put, and it did lighten it a lot more. I do like the way it looks. And it doesn't look cakey. It does not look like it was too much for my under eye. It does look a little bit brighter, but it does not look like, damn, she has a lot on her under eye. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take the powder on the lid, bounce my beauty blender in it, and then bounce it off, bounce all the excess off, and then bounce it on the back of my hand just to make sure it's not too much on the under eyes, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm just gonna go ahead and set the eyes. And that applied beautifully, guys. Honestly, that really applied beautifully. I don't like to put a lot because I feel like it could give it a very powdery look, but I do want to put some. So I'm just going to take the rest that I put on the back of my hand and set my chin, my nose, and my forehead just a little bit. Alright guys, so this is the completed face. I like the way it looks so far. It looks flawless. It doesn't look overpowering. I feel like sometimes my concealers can look a little too bright under the eyes. I'm very happy with the way it looks. I look bright, but I don't look like too bright. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Just gonna go ahead and hop off camera really quick, finish my makeup, and then I will be right back and I will give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I am back. I finished my face off camera, and now that I really let the foundation and the concealer and the powder like sit, I can give you my final thoughts. My final thoughts on the concealer is that I totally think that it's 100% worth it. It's super creamy, it applies nicely, it blends out nicely, it has a beautiful range of colors, so you don't have a problem with finding your shade. It's gonna be perfect for everyone. It's not that expensive, it's only $26. It has a lot of coverage and it blends out nicely, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, it looks beautiful under the eyes. It won't crease on you, so I feel like a concealer that can not crease on many people is great. On the other hand though, with the powder, I don't think I love this. I wasn't expecting that. I honestly thought I was gonna love this, so that's why I'm a little upset, but it's a little too matte for me. I have very dry skin, and when I applied this under the eyes, I felt like it literally took the moisture out of my skin, and it creased my under eyes so bad. And I applied a very small amount of this under the eyes with my sponge, just dabbing it on, and it still clumped and clustered together under my eyes. So I don't like the way this sits on the concealer, and it sits on the skin nicer than it does on the concealer. I feel like I won't really reach for this. It's super bulky. That's the only thing. It does have a wide range of shades for a setting powder, so if you are someone with deeper skin tone, maybe a little bit more oily, you will like it. But for me, someone with dry skin, I just did not like this powder. And that, guys, is the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy, please give this video a thumbs up so I can continue doing reviews on all the new products. And please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe and join the family. I would love if you guys join the family. And do not forget to turn your post notifications on so you can get notified every time I upload. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.